Pussy niggas stay talking, you ain't it. Keep it lit and legit. I keep it lit as a bitch. These niggas ain't with the shits. Pussy niggas stay talking, you ain't it. What up, y'all? It's Syx Lit, aka Big Lit Six, and this motherfucking bitch. And y'all know who the fuck it is. I'm back, and I'm better. First off, let me give y'all a little life update real motherfucking quick. You know, tomorrow's my motherfucking birthday, 9/8 old motherfucking 4. And, you know, just wish a nigga a early birthday. You know, you guys are not gonna hear it like this exact Sunday, but it will come out, you know, obviously when you guys hear it. And so yeah, and new album coming out this fucking Friday. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. You know, maybe you guys listened to it already, you know, Against the Odds. So let me know how y'all like that. Anyways, back to my special fucking guest that I got with me today. Who are you and where are you from?
What's up? What's up? My name is Otinelo. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. Born and raised in Jersey in Newark. I'm a singer, songwriter. Just released a new song, and I'm just here vibing.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Of course, of course, of course. So, since you're here on Keep It Lit and Legit, where the rawest unite, you know, I had chosen you because I discovered you on my fucking Instagram timeline. Like I discover everybody else, you know? And honestly, what stuck out was like the color palette and then the music quality. And I was just like, okay. And then the song Obsession, right?
Obsessions.
Okay.
Obsessions.
Me saying it in Spanish, but yeah, y'all got the point. And so, you know, it's just like I fuck with it. So I not accidentally, what the fuck? I literally DM'd him at night, and then I guess it unsent. I don't know fucking how. And then he goes, "You DM me," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit!" I was so embarrassed because I was like, "Oops, that was
Nah,
bad."
all good.
I'm like, "Yo, fucking
No, yeah, because I
Instagram."
saw a notification. Yeah, I saw a notification. I was like, what? Then I went, it was like disappeared. But I'm glad to be on. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for noticing me.
Of course. Well, thank you for being so nice, you know, and being able to communicate and build a friendship with me because it's kind of like I don't just slap this on you like a wristband, you know. I'm just like, no, gotta kind of earn it, you know?
Yeah. So good. I feel privileged.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions today and be very raw about, you know, if you don't want to answer it or you do. If you don't want to answer it, we can skip over. It's nothing personal. It's very just music related. Are you ready?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm down.
Okay. So, question 1 is when did you first start singing?
Oof. Well, back in high school, in senior year, I got into the theater program for a musical. And that year, the theater program did The Wiz, and I auditioned to it, and I began singing there. And I worked with the theater coach and the singing coach, and I didn't realize that I had the ability to, learn how to sing. And they said some good things about it, and that was the first time I ever sang. So we did like 3 shows: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I wish I had done it before, previous years in high school, but yeah, that was the first time. And then fast forward to like 2022, 2023, I connected with a vocal coach, and I just kept practicing and started writing my music. And yeah, here we are.
Okay, so you started off doing high school, you know, musical type shit. I fucks with that. In theater, right? Um, what
Yeah.
like made you want to be in theater? Like what made you feel brave enough to do that? Because see me, you ain't gonna see my ass on stage unless I'm performing. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was just something different to do. Like I did sports mainly. I did track and swimming like freshman year, junior, up to junior year, and then the senior year I was like, I want to try something different. And I just stepped my foot in there, and it was a very fun experience. I really did enjoy it. So I wish I would have, done it more. But it brought out that creative performer side of me that I had like ignored for a lot of years.
Got you. Okay. Okay. And you've been doing this like even before that or just, you know, like now or like at that time?
Yeah, at that time, yeah, that was the first time I've done it. And as soon as like that finished, I stopped doing it. I stopped singing and performing until now. So it's a big gap,
Got
but I'm
you.
glad I'm starting into it again. Yeah.
So, okay. The next question is what inspired you to become a singer?
So I started like, about 2023. I started, writing some poems based on things that I was going through. I was going through a lot of like mental health struggles and conflict, a lot of inner conflict. So I wanted to put it down somewhere. So I started, writing poems and like trying to structure a song just to put those feelings out there. And then I thought, maybe people can connect with how I was feeling. Maybe people can relate. So basically, like having that motivation of expressing how I felt and like also connecting with other people who have felt the same as me.
And who are some of your biggest musical influences when it comes to singing, rapping, whatever?
So a big influence for me is one of my favorite artists. I don't know if you heard of her. You're probably too young, but Bjork. That's spelled Bjork.
Oh,
For
a Bork.
Iceland.
Yeah, she's
B
from
Bjork.
she's
Bjork.
it's like Bjork, right? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, Bjork. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. She's a
Hmm.
foreign singer. I know who she is.
Yeah, she's from Iceland. Oh yeah,
Yes,
so you know
sir.
what club did Kali to?
She did fucking Venus as a Boy.
Ah, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, her. So what's cool about her is she, produces her music in a way that's very different. So she includes, electronic beats
Hmm.
with string instruments, or horns, and mixes those electronic beats into and just creates something new and fresh every album. And she
Yes,
doesn't
that's how
really
I feel.
care.
That's how I feel about
She
Caliuchis,
doesn't
for
really
sure.
care how she. Yeah, I love Kali too. She's also influenced. But I just love artists that experiment with sound and
Or really
different ways
themselves.
to present
Yeah.
music. Yeah, yeah,
Like you don't hear
yeah.
you don't hear the next album, you already know it's gonna be like, I mean, with me, you get what you get, that's it. But it's kind of like, like obviously my own creative process is different than a lot of motherfuckers here in Cali or just in
Mhm.
general. And it's like a lot of people, you can tell when someone's very, very addicted to their craft because they bring like that shit that's like, okay, the voice is very different. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck,
And they
and
take
it
risks.
heals you, yeah, and it heals you too. I know, like a lot in 2023, Caliuchis really did help me, music wise, because I was going fucking through it, and so I can just
Yeah.
imagine you with Bjork, or if y'all.
Yeah. And the first song I wrote was inspired by Kali Uchis. So it's like I looked,
Oh,
I don't know if you heard of the app BeatStar, where you
yeah,
buy beats.
yeah.
So the one of the first songs I wrote was for Kali Uchis type beat, and I still have it in the drafts. It's probably gonna be my third single. But
I definitely
yeah,
want to
definitely,
preview, definitely.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
It's very Kali Uchis vibes, yeah.
And like, okay, so back to Bjork. So she's definitely an inspiration to you, as Kali is to me. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I discovered her. I discovered her music when I was a junior. Um, for her music video "Pagan Poetry," and that shit just blew my mind. I was like, "What?" And I had to keep diving into it because another thing is her music videos are very, very trippy, very different. So I like stuff like that.
Me too. I fuck with that. Okay, so you're basically giving the fans a little taste of like a Caliucci's Beach Work type of vibe.
Yeah, I feel like overall, because I plan on releasing an EP. I feel it's gonna have a mix of R&B influence, electronic, alternative influence like Sally, Bjork, Aaliyah, and just have my own twist to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's gonna
Okay.
be very, yeah, very conceptual, the whole project. So
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm excited to hear it. Can't wait.
yeah, I'm
I'm
excited.
very, very, very excited. Do you already have like the cover for it? Do you know the name for it and stuff like that, or no?
I do know the name. I have an idea for the cover. Haven't shot the cover yet. But I do have a name.
Okay.
Don't want to share it yet, but I do have a name.
So the next question is, what's your creative process like when it comes to writing and recording music?
For writing, um, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this. So part of my routine when I was writing music was I would take a hit off the bong, um, and work on this like a topic that I was thinking about, and just write it down into a poem form. And then from there, I slowly develop. the the verses and the chorus and pre-chorus, the melodies. Um, and I feel like if you know how to use weed for a good purpose, for a call, like, to do something creative, is a good tool to like start writing or doing anything that you want to like achieve, but you have to know how to use it correctly. So I had to learn that the hard way, but I did develop a way, uh to use it like in a creative good way. So then that helps open my mind, to the things what I truly want to say. Because I feel like I'm not embarrassed when I'm like on the right type of high. So I get to like open that door and just pour out what I feel.
Okay, okay. And how long does it take you to write for?
Usually, like I was saying, I've written like 6 songs so far, and each of them, the fastest time I've done was like one night, and then others like a day and a half. But throughout the days, I do go back to it and do some edits. So I would say overall, like a few days to like fully write a one song.
And you know what? That's actually very normal for some artists that like to take either time or they don't like to rush into shit. See me, I'm
Yeah.
more different. I mean, I'm very dedicated to this shit. I've been doing this for 15 years. So of course I'm gonna have that creative process kind of quickly. Sometimes I lag or sometimes there's writer's block. But
Hmm.
I feel like my creative process is super, super fast because
Yeah.
I either go off the beat name or I just make up my own shit or, like just what I feel. I just talk my shit. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, no, like I could write less than 2 minutes. And a lot of people can't do that. They take like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, which is not bad. But,
Yeah.
I
No, it's
just,
and it's good that if you know what you want to say too, like
right.
once you know what you want to say. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay, so you're saying basically you're gonna drop an EP, maybe, but you're gonna drop a single from that project, or you're gonna kind of just wait.
so yeah, my next single, was gonna be the second single. I plan to release it sometime late October. Um, and the third single, 2 months later in December. Um, Probably gonna avoid December because Christmas drops and Christmas music. So probably like the third and fourth, like in the next new year. But I plan to do the EP by my birthday on March 28th. Um, it's a sort of gift to myself.
Hmm.
It's gonna have 6 songs, and I kind of want it to be a visual album. So I've been speaking to a director as well to make it like a short film type album.
Got you. Yeah, see, I like that too. I like to drop on certain people's like birthdays. Like my single "Fire on Me" dropped on my mom's birthday, August 14th, and then like I did last year, my sister's birthday, November 20th. So I feel
Mhm.
that. I like that. I like that. It
Yeah, it
makes
makes it
you
more
feel
meaningful.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So the next question I got is, can you tell us about a particularly like memorable moment from your career so far?
When I first recorded in the studio, that was a very interesting process. So I was there, my vocal coach was there, and the producer, and it was like my first time ever doing something like this. So I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous, anxious, but at the same time, I was very excited because all that planning led up to that day. And I didn't expect it to take that long, and have different takes, but that whole process was very meaningful to me because I got to see like the creation of my baby, like my first song, and that was a memorable moment because I remember starting to write it and then reaching that moment, like wow, like we're finally here recording it. So yeah, that was pretty memorable.
So the next question is, what is the funniest thing you've heard from a fan during a concert? Have you ever been to a concert or no?
I think, let's see, the funniest thing I've heard from a fan. I don't think I've experienced something like that before.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to skip over, guys. Okay, so, all right, the next question is, if you wanted to date a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Date a celebrity. That's a tough one. I had to say Zoe Kravitz. I would have to say her. She's very exotic looking. She has a unique look. She's sexy.
Okay,
Yeah, I have
so
to go with her. Not only was she sexy, she was like, I don't know, like something about her aura. Um, Very talented,
mhm.
amazing actress. I think I'll go for her. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Which one would you date?
Ooh, actor wise, that's good that you flipped that on me though. That's good. That's good. Um, damn, I don't know. Maybe like Kat Graham from Vampire Diaries or what else?
Oh, yeah, she's pretty good.
I always my original celebrity crush actress wise was always Chloe Grace Moretz. And you see how I say her full fucking name? I've always knew who she was. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
liked her in that movie, when that lady kidnapped her. What was that
yeah,
movie called?
where the bitch left the fucking bait bus, literally a fucking bait bus, bro. Let a fucking purse right
Yeah.
there, left it. And she was
Yep,
just trying to
yep,
be a
yep.
good Samaritan. And the best friend was acting like me. Like, you don't even fucking know her. Why are you going? Like,
Exactly. Yep.
but people really
That
do
was a
do
pretty
that
good one.
shit. They do that shit in real life. It's crazy. But that's who,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Too blonde.
The next one is if you wanted to date another musician, who would it be and why?
Another musician. Another musician. Hmm. Um,
Nah. Okay, so
Kali
you
Uchis.
Caliuchis? Okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that one. Very
Yeah.
sweet. I don't like cancers, but I like her.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Um Mine would be definitely Cardi B cuz one, she's entertaining as fuck. Two, she always keeps me laughing. And three, she likes to roast people, and I fuck with that
For
because I do
sure.
the same shit. And I give people
She's funny and
nicknames.
stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
During that
okay.
trial, she was funny.
She was a mood the whole time. Then towards the fucking
Yeah.
end, she started falling asleep. Then she throws a Sharpie. I'm like, oh my God, but she's not violent. Fucking Cardi, bro. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Barty
Yeah, but
gang
she
all
ended up
day.
winning.
Yeah. Okay, so when growing up, who did you get inspired from?
Growing up. You know, I used to. It was funny. Tonight was the VMAs, but when I was
What?
growing up, tonight was the VMAs. So, I remember growing up. Throughout the years, me and my brothers would watch MTV, and MTV had shows like TLC
Yeah.
and the VMAs, and they will show music videos all day, and I was like exposed to like the Black Eyed Peas and Fergie and Avril Lavigne,
Mm-hmm.
Britney.
I should have said that too in like the celebrity category too, because I was surprised you said who you said because I was gonna be like, bro, Avril Lavigne too. She's pretty underrated.
I love,
Like even though
yeah,
she's hella popular, she's very underrated in my era.
yes, yes. I love Avril. I just recently like started listening to her music again,
I
but she was
seen,
huge when I was growing up.
yeah, yeah, true, very true. I feel like because 2014, 13, and 12s was definitely like good vibes, good music. Like you wouldn't hear these fucking fuck ass kids nowadays, like how they are ghetto as
Yes,
fuck. Like before, it was
but
very like you're stupid and
yeah,
I don't want to be friends with you.
yeah,
Now it's like fuck you, bitch, and team fuck no
yeah,
hoes.
yeah. Definitely a big change. But even in like 2008, 2009, I feel like music in the era was peak. Yeah, I think music peaked 2008, 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
That's was like the peak of like pop culture and music. So like watching those shows on MTV and stuff, like I got inspired for different artists,
Mhm.
um, pushing the envelope and being just different, unafraid of being who they are.
No, I got your point. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm slow. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is who or what inspires you the most to write these dope ass songs of yours? Like, I want to
I
know.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's a person. I would say my past experiences um definitely inspire what I wrote because I was in I don't want to get too deep into it, but I was in a very negative space that didn't allow me to like know who I really was. And once I got out of that, that's when I was like, I need to I need to express myself. I need to tell my story. And I was like, I need to write this out. And I guess like the fearlessness of the artists we mentioned. You being fearless in writing what you want to write, not being scared of like
Yeah.
sounding good or like you know having lyrics that are trendy and stuff like that. Like not caring, just caring about what you want to say. Um, so definitely, I will say past experiences definitely motivated these lyrics and my songwriting.
I like that answer. That's very inspiring. Like, ins- what the fuck? What the fuck is the
Inspiring.
word? Yeah, that's inspiring to hear. The fuck, it's so basic to say, bro. But you get the point. Fucking
Yeah,
I fuck with that answer. That means a lot to me too, just to hear that, because it's kind of like to meet someone with like a similar like spirituality, or like just have that mindset of like just peace in the world and not just fucking all day. It's like
yeah,
it's refreshing, you know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I know there's definitely a lot out there like me or like us that struggle to say what they want to say or are under control of certain things, like or under the control of certain organizations or just different things that prevent them from being who they are. So I feel like we can be that inspiration to them.
Absolutely. Obviously,
Yeah,
obviously me and you are on two different eras, but that doesn't mean just cause my fucking raw gangsta ass likes to fucking listen to some goddamn Ashanti sometimes. I don't mean nothing, like
exactly.
doesn't
Yeah,
make it doesn't make no difference, music is what heals people. When you're fucking sad, you don't sit there and just bathe in your sadness with quiet ass, no sound,
exactly,
nothing. Like you play music or you listen to music in your AirPods. And that's
exactly.
why I definitely try to make music that's more like motivational, like get up, get money, get active. And
Hmm.
sometimes I'll talk a little shit here and there or a lot of shit, but hey, a lot of that shit I could back the fuck up. And a lot of niggas can't do
Exactly.
that. They can't, you know?
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
So
And for
listening,
me, like,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, like for me, like my music, I feel like is very vulnerable and things that people won't usually say in a song, and definitely an inspiration hearing, my favorite artists sing about stuff that not a lot of people sing about. So definitely motivational for everybody.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so
Yeah.
the next question is what bothers you the most about being so underrated?
trying to trying to get people to see my stuff, hear my music. I feel like trying to promote your music on social media, it kind of feels like you're in this, like those people that ask for change on the street, like listen to my song,
Yeah,
stream this,
yeah,
watch this video. So it
yeah.
feels like kind of like humiliating a bit
You know what?
because you have to go through.
Yes, because I literally
Yeah,
I feel the same fucking way. People ask me all the time, "Well, why don't you promote your stuff?" Because dude, that's fucking annoying. That's literally annoying to keep
yeah,
seeing the same shit over and over. Like, I'll
yeah.
do
So
that probably the next month if I drop something new. Like, "Oh, go stream the rest of this,"
yeah,
and that's it, you know?
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like you feel like you're kind of bothering people in a way, like.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, fool,
So it's like,
I don't need to worry
yeah,
about people going on Instagram to listening to my shit. It's just it's out in the world. Go fucking listen to it on your own time if you feel
yeah.
like.
But that's the thing. You have to like you have to like be prepared to do stuff like that if you want people to hear it. So
Yeah.
it's like kind of like a conflict, like do I wanna, post my song 50,000 times so people can hear it? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you have to find just like a balance. I'm trying to figure that out now.
Yeah.
Trying to create like different content and stuff, but being underrated, breaking out with your first song is the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't be discouraged, if people don't like my stuff or don't hit the like button, or
Absolutely.
comment,
Yeah.
or the people you thought that they would support you, they don't support you. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just
That
like
part.
not giving up despite all those things.
Exactly. Because that's why my album's called Against All the Odds, because or against the odds first off, because it's just like exactly what you just said. Those people that sit there and say like they fake fuck with you or they fake love you
Hmm.
or they're fake be loyal to you are the same motherfucking bitches and niggas that be the ones talking behind your back but never say it to you.
Exactly. But deep down inside, there are the haters as
Oh,
well.
that too. I hate that undercover hater shit.
Yes.
Stay the fuck
Yeah.
from around me if you're gonna be like that, bro. Because it's kind of like that's why I sit there and tell people, look, off rep when you meet me, I'm very quiet and like, I'm shy and quiet, but that doesn't mean like you can sit there and judge me off what people say or because people like to talk shit and then they just go off that. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I want to go off my own
Mhm.
shit. And it's just like I sit there and tell people, look, don't judge me and I won't judge you. You judge me, I'm gonna judge the fuck out of you, and that's just that. What you
Yeah.
give to me, I'm gonna give to you. And a lot of people don't like that, but I don't give a fuck. You got to keep the same energy nowadays, you
Yeah.
know?
But it's like they're also insecure about themselves that they don't like to see you winning or doing or enjoying what you love to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're low key jealous and they're the ones that, fake hate on you or like be fake friends and then hate in the background, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So thank you for saying that, dude, because it's kind of like, oh my God, these motherfuckers don't understand what we go through, even off
Yeah.
social media, because you don't see me post every fucking day. And when I do, I post quotes that are relatable. Like, that's how I
Mhm.
help start my day off positive or just in general, because I feel
Yeah.
like some people may want to see that and be like, oh, yeah, that's true. I needed that. Thanks, Six.
Mhm.
They don't got to like it or
Yeah.
nothing. Just move on to the next.
Yeah. 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 My sometimes my issue with social media is like I need a break from it.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to like promote yourself and like posting stuff. Like before I was kind of trained to be, insecure, worry about what people think. So I find
Oh,
that
God.
creeping up on me sometimes. So then I have to like
Yeah.
I want to avoid social media, avoid
Yeah.
that anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that creative drive to, keep posting stuff or, post a photo shoot you did, things like that. That I feel like those two fight, the anxieties plus the creative side with the social media. So I feel like moving forward, that's gonna be a constant, battle for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the goal isn't always to be, viral and stuff like that. It's just doing what you want to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Okay, so the next question is, do you think you can be any better as a musician, and how would you like to achieve that?
Of course, yeah. Like I definitely have room for progress. Definitely want to keep practicing, with the vocal coach, getting my voice, better, getting my songwriting better. Um, I want to eventually learn how to produce my own music. But I feel like now a good start is just to keep with the vocal lessons. Um, and I feel like with this first song, I finally got down my singing style. So I finally know like what my singing voice really is. And just building from there. I feel like definitely want to be a better vocalist.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, shout out to your singing coach. I mean, do you want to shout him or her out?
Yeah, her name is Alicia Olatuja. She's actually touring right now. She was touring in Japan, in Switzerland. She does jazz, um, just different kind of music. She's awesome. She definitely helped me a lot. She's also a life coach, so she taught me a lot of things. Like she does like a lot of vocal empowerment, which you have to heal yourself from the inside in order to sing because the voice is it's literally a vibration. So
Mm-hmm.
we us humans we function out of vibrations, and that's why people say, "Oh, you have good vibes." You people we our brains can sense vibrations. So like when we sing, we're releasing those vibrations through our voice. And if you're not good inside in your soul in your heart, you don't have you have unhealed trauma. That thing's gonna come out in your voice. So you have to fix yourself before you fix your voice. So she definitely helped me a lot.
Well, shout out to her. Thank you so much for helping
Yeah.
my boy over here, you know what I'm saying? Become
Yeah.
a very good vocalist.
And she actually did the background vocals for my single. So shout out to her.
Okay, so the last question is, do you think rappers have an impact on society today? Or do you feel like it's always been like that?
I do feel like they've always had an impact on
Interesting.
society. Because when hip hop started, it was way different from what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now it kind of declined a little bit. Um, but back then it was like rap was essentially a poem. Um, to describe different things like hardship or I really like Tupac. Tupac with that song when he sang about his mom, really saying the story of the struggles he grew up with his mom, but he still loves his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Those lyrics that he, rapped really like if you really listen to it, you can really feel it in your heart. You can feel what he was saying. So I feel like rap was a way to, find people that could relate to you and to express yourself in a different way other than singing. You could show some aggression, some anger in rap that you can't show in, regular singing. And even though I don't do rap, I do have some elements of rap in my single and in a future song that I will have on my EP because I feel like the only way to express, kind of anger, frustration that I had in that song was, by rapping it. So I feel like it definitely has a big impact in society.
Okay. I fuck with that. We love Tupac around here, Bay Area shit only. You already motherfucking know, y'all. This is
Yeah.
literally it. Thank you so much for being on here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Otinelo. Okay, I'm putting on
Oh,
in
yeah.
that bitch. If you don't stop goddamn correcting me, goddamn
All right.
it. But
Thank you for having me.
of course, you're welcome anytime, to keep it lit and legit. And, make sure you guys go follow him on all social medias. It's OTNIELO on Instagram. Go follow his TikTok. He takes really beautiful pictures.
Thank you.
Go listen to fucking that song that we was talking about, y'all. Obsessions. Yeah.
Obsessions. Yep.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. I feel like,
Yeah,
dude,
definitely.
the cover really did eat though. Like, I gotta give you props for props due.
Oh,
Cause like
yeah.
I make my own shit. I produce, master, fucking make my own art covers, edit my own video. I do everything by myself, and I've been doing it for years. So when someone comes through and like they have creativity behind this shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. That art, that cover art. Maybe we could talk about that photo shoot one day, but that was
Yeah,
that was done on a day that I wanted to quit.
we're definitely
But
doing a part
I made
two.
it.
We're definitely.
Yeah.
So when you drop your oh shit, excuse me, guys. When you drop your EP or album, whatever it is, you definitely need to come back. The fuck?
Of course.
But
March. I'll be back in March.
not next year.
Oh, you said when I release my album,
We can
I'll
do it
come back in
before.
the second single. I'll come back in the
Okay.
second
Okay.
single.
Okay. I'll agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening to, your boy Syx Lit, aka Big Lit Six and this motherfucking bitch. And we're signing the fuck off. Is there anything else you would like to say before we go?
Just always be yourself and forget the haters. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
Otinelo shit, bitch.
Oh, Nielo shit.
What's up, y'all? It's Syx Lit, aka Big Lit Six, and this motherfucking bitch. And I'm here to give you guys a little snippet of Obsessions by Otinelo. So you guys, let me know if y'all like it. Peace.